a chair by the hearth.
Hello, this is the CognitiveGamer, and this is Deckprofiles. Today I'm going over a Hearthstone deck that I competed against earlier today. The goal of the deck is essentially to try to get a bunch of minions onto the field and then go for a double bloodlust play. It's kind of dirty, but I really like it. So, I'm calling the deck 2 for 1. There's probably a more clever title in there somewhere, but whatever. Lightning Bolt, because why not? This one could probably be interchanged with any other of the other spells, essentially, of like, give your totems 2+ health, silence a minion, forked lightning, blah, 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 blah. I actually might put Teutonic Might in there, but whatever. Okay. Then we have 2 Rockbiters for early removal, with 2 Stormforged Axes for the same reason. The Flame King Totem, because it adds 2+ attack, which synergizes very well with the Bloodlust play. Right there. But then we have the Knife Jugglers, which again, we're going to exploit as much as possible because... Oh, look at that spinny knife. We're going to exploit the Knife Jugglers as much as possible because pretty much everything in this deck summons something else or has some utility. We have Murloc Tidehunters, which, of course, summon another Murloc. We have Nat Pagle for card draw. We have Youthful Bromaster, just to keep those minions a-coming. We have Farsight, because I also have some higher-ups, like Bloodlust, Silverhand, Sylvanas, Onyxia. So, it'll be nice to actually pull those, but usually you pull like a Rockbiter or something and you get sad. Then there's a Mana Tide Totem, again for card draw. And it also works well with Rockbiter and Bloodlust. Razorfin Hunters, again, summon something else. Defender of Argus, because you want that taunt and the +1/1. Pretty much just makes you survive, and plus it's a pretty great card. Dragonly Mechanic, again, summons something else. Sen'jin Shieldmaster to delay the double Bloodlust play, because essentially this deck needs to survive until you have 10 mana. Turn 10 is when you go off, because hopefully you have a bunch of minions on board, and then you play double Bloodlust, and then it's GG. Silverhand Knight, same reason. Sylvanas Windrunner, because delay, you steal one of their minions. It's just an all-around amazing card. And then Onyxia, because you get those minions on board like no one's business. Plus, I freaking love legendaries. I want to make a legendary deck. I'm working on it. I'm poor. I am a college student, after all. So, 2 for 1. Essentially, get a bunch of minions on board, sell to turn 10, and then Bloodlust. You might be able to do an earlier Bloodlust if you have a ton of minions on board, but as you can tell, a lot of these minions have very low health, which are RNG, or AOG, Area of Effect, AoE. There we go. Not RNG, that's random number generator. They're very susceptible to Area of Effect. So a lot of these minions have very low health, which makes them very susceptible to Area of Effect spells. Hellfire, what's the one the Priest uses all the time? Holy Nova. Of course, Flame Strike, but those are usually later. Early cost Area of Effects usually is this deck's Achilles heel. But like I said, so we're going to try it out here. I think it's pretty interesting. Let's see how it does. Essentially, I'm going to be trying to exploit that Knife Juggler as much as possible. I'm going to try to just get that swarming of minions out and then go for that double Bloodlust play, or just a single Bloodlust play. Really, it's all about that board control. It's pretty It's a pretty fun, it's a fun deck to play, but that's probably as far as I would take it. It's not competitive whatsoever. There's not enough control, there's not enough card draw, there's not enough protection, really. So, I'd give it an I mean, I found the idea by playing somebody else, and they did fairly okay. Probably not the best, but that's alright. That's actually a fairly good hand to start with. Especially Coined Pagle, that's pretty good. Especially against a Paladin, because there's nothing they can really do until probably turn 4. So, and worst comes to worst, I can even Rockbiter the Pagle. Which is quite the move, but, you know. Yeah, okay, and now I'm just gonna Stormforge. That was an amazing starting hand with that. Now I'm just kind of building up the plays. As you can see, this deck isn't really aggro, as the fact that it kind of has to build up. but that's okay. I really want to take 2 more damage, and then let's summon this. Okay. That was... that's probably an okay move. Because now we're getting into Consecration, we're getting into... If he plays the sword, now we have to go through a taunt. That was actually a pretty good one to pull. Alright. Do we use that on the 1 minion? And we're just going to Kings it. So... let's give that to that. And we'll just go for the... we'll keep it. So I have the potential to get 2 cards here. Yep. Awesome. Yep. Awesome. He should be panicking. I have quite the advantage right now. Really? You're going to Hammer of Wrath that? I mean, that's pretty solid. I probably would have saved it, but I mean, the amount of cards I'm getting from this is out of control. I'm tempted just to give these +1s and then just hit. I am worried. Yeah, we'll do this. That was a pretty safe mood. I mean, it's okay. It's safe from Consecration to an extent. Oh no! I was not prepared for that. That's alright, we build it up again, right? Okay, let's, Alright. So we build it up again. That's what this deck is all about, maintaining that board control. He had to waste 2 pretty good cards just to get rid of that. And the problem with the Paladin, a lot of his removal is 1-card centric. If I keep control of the board with multiple minions and fill that up, he's going to have a hard time getting rid of them all. Okay. I think we do that. Let's see if it hits it. Yep. I'm pretty sensitive to Consecration, so I think we're just going to do this. Yeah, for 0 cost. That's pretty solid. It's going to hit the face. We're going to start putting the pressure on. I want him to burn his 2nd Consecration. That's pretty much the area of effect that I have the biggest problem with. So please consecrate. That might be an issue. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I knew it was coming. And it pretty much baited it out. So. Alright. Alright. I wish I was a fish. Okay. Summon that. I think we Argent. We get the Argent back. And then we hit him for the face. There we go. Now you have to chew through some more stuff. These do trade, but it keeps this alive. Next turn I can just lightning bolt this if necessary. I wanted this back because that's going to be kind of my savior. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, God. That's okay, actually. We can just lightning bolt it and then run it in. Alright. So really, it's the health now that's the issue. And then we're going to do that again. Alright. We're finally getting to the point where I've burned all his area of effect. Maybe have another Hammer of Wrath. Getting to the point now where usually Paladins don't run a lot of hefty minions. Usually that big Blessing of the King thingy mabobber was there. But now we can start putting the pressure on. And dang it, we're going to put that pressure on. I'm just going to summon a bunch of weenies. Okay. Hey, hey. Alright. I'm tempted just to hit that. Get back my Argent. I think we hit this. Alright. We're going to go for a big play next turn. We have a lot of things on the board. We're going to go for a very big push next turn. We're in a position where we can do that pretty effectively. He burned a blessing on that. That's fine. It's not looking too good. He's probably going to kill the 2/2. Unless you have something else, like another Blessing of Kings. What? You're going to hit me in the face? Why are you going to hit me in the face? There you go. There you go. Don't be stupid. That was actually kind of stupid. And that's the power of the 2-for-1. I maintained that board control. I swarmed the field. And then I just bloodlust it. Really, that's game over as soon as you have a bunch of minions on the field and you have at least one bloodlust. It is kind of the grind game up to turn 10, but once you get there, it can be highly effective. That being said, it is very vulnerable. If you play a mage, you're pretty much done. If you play a rogue, you're pretty much done. If you play a druid, that's also not very good. But against the pally, against the hunter, against another shaman, against a warrior, against a priest, against a warlock, you're doing pretty solid. That being said, mages will just ping off all your 1 health minions. The druid, again, is just pinging off all your 1 health minions, and same with the rogue. Now, the ones with the area of effect, there's not a lot there. Maybe a hunter has an explosive trap, but then again, you only have to play around 2. I burned all of the paladins' AoEs because it was getting out of hand very quickly. That's what you want to do. You want to burn, then you want to go in. So this has been the 2-for-1 deck for the deck profile for the Shaman in Hearthstone. This is the CognitiveGamer. Please follow me on Twitter. At CognitiveGamer. There's no the in front of it. Please read my reviews. All my reviews on electricfeast.com. Please check out vpogames.com. There's a lot of great games there. I mean, you have this free game, right? So go spend the money you're saving from playing this free game over there at vpogames.com. It makes sense. Check out all our other content. We're bringing out the Sci Players, where I play a game and talk about science. We have more deck profiles for Yu-Gi-Oh! We have battles in Yu-Gi-Oh! We have Worth Your Time, because as a postgraduate, you don't have money, so it's more about what then do you invest your time into, because you don't have a lot of it. So what is worth your time? Of course, Hearthstone. But it has been a deck profile for the 2-for-1 Shaman deck. Lightning Bolt, Rockbiters, Storm, Flame, Knives, Murloc, Nat, Youthful, Farsight, Manatide, Razorfin, Defender, Dragongling, Senjin, Bloodlust, Silverhand, Sylvanas, and Onyxia. Because I like Onyxia. Again, if you have any comments or suggestions on how I can make this deck better, please, please, please let me know below in the comments. Subscribe to our channel. And I'm probably going to put this up on Reddit and be like, yo, help me with this deck, because it does need some help, and I really like it. I want to make it competitive. I like playing Shaman. They're kind of the underdogs. So, thank you very much. Have a great day.